Okay.
We are. You're back unmuted, and I'm back unmuted. All right, cool. So now we have the John versus Atif Butt. So. According to the John, Atif Butt is free. As we like to call him in Pakistan, he's a bonus. So,
wait, who says that?
In Pakistan, when we think someone's easy to beat, we just call them a bonus. They're like, he's a bonus. As in, you can just easily kill him. So the John says Atif Butt is a bonus to him.
Damn!
So
really?
John definitely trash talking him a lot.
The Tokyo Tekken Masters champion, you are free. Damn, bro. That is something. Well, let's see then. Let's see if Atif Butt can beat the John. And by the way, guys, this is the co-main event. The main event will be coming up right after this. Let's see if John can beat Atif Butt and stick true to his words that apparently Atif is free.
Yeah. they're good friends though, so there's a lot of friendly banter going on between them. But yeah, according to John, goes for the back roll setup. Oh, goes for just down 3 to be safe. Oh, he manages to step it, gets the launch as well.
Nice.
It was fun hearing their banter before the match started as well. I've told them to be quiet so the audience can hear us commentate. But
what a block there on that low, man. I mean, good stuff from Atif making that comeback.
Yeah. Alright, John staying back. And it's very rare to see the John play defensive. Like every time I see him, usually he's all up in his face, but I think he's respecting Leroy, which is completely fair.
You have to, don't you? Yeah, you kind of have to respect Leroy, man. He's just that kind of character, especially with that parry as well. Can really steal momentum away from you. But John is looking very, very good here. And of course, he's going to be taking part in our main event today as well. So it's good to see that his whiff punishment and his movement is on point right now here, Shahid.
I think Arslan's pulling out his notepad. He's taking notes for the later battle. Just so he can get used to the matchup. He's like, just let me write down what he does after a jab.
Yeah. Oh my god. 50-50. Time goes for the mid option this time. It was going to be a mix-up between the low and the mid. And Atif guesses correctly, so not looking so free right now here for the John.
The John just took out his headphones. He was wearing headphones earlier, but he just took them off. He's like, I don't need to hear them. I need to hear the cries of my opponent. Oh, see, instant change, honestly. Oh, teabag into key change.
Yes. Teabag key charge, baby. Let's go. Toxic Tekken out there in Pakistan. Let's go.
Ooh, we got a donation for this match.
He's donated $19.
Beautiful. Let's go. D's with the donation, man. And remember, I was actually going to say it as well, but remember, guys, if you donate, man, the winner of this set is going to be getting this dosh, man. So much appreciated to you guys for the donation, man.
I'm just gonna give us. People are asking about the commenters. I'm just gonna tag your Twitter and mine in chat. So just hand over for a second.
And look at that from the John, man. Just, beautiful stuff there. The key charge, once again, he's popping off, man. Looking for this reverse sweep. 3 rounds straight in a row. Can he do it? John, man, you love to see his Marduk because he has all the setups, the punishment, the movement, everything on point right now. But of course, he has the Leroy, man. He's got the high-tier character, and he gets the duck and the launch. Here we go. Atif Butt now. Threatening with this wall Oki. Here we go. Oh! Dangerous stuff. And he guesses correctly again on the VTS mixed up. Not having any of it, Atif Butt, and then down 2 to finish it off. Beautiful comeback there from Atif Butt. Did not let John out of there. 25 to life in prison at the wall.
25 to life in prison. I'm just gonna slowly steal. While I'm stealing tech from these games, I'm also gonna steal commentary phrases from you. So no 10-0 tonight, eh, John?
10-1, yeah, that's cool.
10-1, alright. He meant 10-1,
It was the headphones. That's why he.
Oh yeah, the headphones. Yeah. Ooh, tries to catch him with the down forward one, but doesn't get it. Ooh. Goes into tackle there. It's an interesting option there because usually, people will just hit you out of that, but Atif Butt respecting him there.
Yeah.
Oh, again, back roll catch. Ooh, that was weird. That should have clipped, I think. But I think maybe just mistimed it a bit.
Yeah. There we go. Course like about course about 2.
Atif but in rage blocks the hell sweep from John, and then that'll be it. Atif but taking another round.
Yeah, see, that's the 3rd time now that John has gone for that that VTS low, and it's not worked out for him, and Atif has got the round because of it. You know, he's punishing really, really well here, so John's going to have to start thinking about mixing up a little bit.
Yeah. He needs to condition Atif but to not duck in VTS. Maybe go for a bit more grabs, or go for maybe VTS 4. Ooh, good block on the hell sweep.
Yeah.
He goes for the 4-4-3-2.
Oh, okay. Orbital this time, mixing it up, this really, really good stuff. And there we go, John with the perfect punish on the down back 4, and a little quick teabag into the power, into the key charge.
So both keeping space.
I honestly think, Shahid, that John is actually one of the most entertaining Tekken players to watch, and I think he's one of the star guys that has come out of Pakistan recently. You know, because of the character, I think Marduk, you know, it's always fun to watch a good Marduk, but also the way he plays, his play style and his antics after the rounds and stuff is really cool to see. And that's why, you know, actually in Thailand, at the LCQ, all the commentators. So what we do is we have a little game where we guess who's going to win the LCQ, right? And everyone had John on their list. We get to pick 2 players, and everyone had John on their list. You know, he was the talk of the town because before that Thailand, he just beat me in a first attempt.
Oh yeah, and so quite convincingly as well. I don't know. I don't remember what the score was, but the difference was big.
It was big, yeah, and of course, you know, he was sponsored by UIU for that event as well. So John really has made a big name for himself. He wasn't able to do as well as he wanted to in the LCQ, but definitely with enough experience, can start winning tournaments and really make a huge wave onto the international scene.
Yeah, as much as I admire the skills of the Korean and Japanese players, I think the most entertaining players to watch for me are the Americans and some of the Europeans, because, you know, they don't play sometimes I notice they don't play a lot of the optimal game. They go for the big setups, they go for the big moves, they go for the flash and the show, and that's, you know, it's very, very entertaining to watch. But, you know, and then you have, you know, some Korean players and Pakistani players, you know, the John being exhibit A of just, you know, just pure disrespect. It's just, you know, disrespect and trash talk, and all that stuff is really fun. Same with Atif Bhatt as well. You know, Atif Bhatt's personality in IRL is just, you know, just BM. He's
the
good break on the tackle. Oh, good break on the throw as well. Oh, Atif was going for the rage drive. Oh, 10-2 maybe. All right.
10-2, okay, I get 2. But yeah, that was a really good defense there from Atif. He broke the tackle. Well, he actually got hit by the tackle from the rage drive, but he broke the follow-up, which would have killed him. And then he broke a 2-throw command throw. And yeah, just defense on point there at the end there for Atif, but won him the match. But yeah, for sure, you know, when you think of the John, he has a good sort of disrespect and, you know, cool, aggressive play style. It's just everything that you want to see out of a player, right? So I just can't wait. I really want someone to sponsor him. I'm going to do my best to try to, if I ever get an opportunity to talk to someone and they ask me who I think that who should get sponsored. I mean, he is definitely, you know, high up on the list, man.
Yeah, definitely. John, super skilled, super BMing. You know what I think? I don't think he does it just for the BM. I think he actually does it to get into the head of his opponents. You know, he wants to live there. He doesn't want to pay rent. He's like, screw that. I'm gonna live rent free in your head. So he key charges. He uses psychological warfare. He plays the meta game, and I really admire that about him. Yeah.
You're not taking any of my rupiah, man. It's free, absolutely, and he's got the round on the board now. But Atif with a life lead.
Alright, goes for the forward 3. Goes to low. Goes for the low again. The John definitely hesitating to duck here near the end. Alright. So John staying back, just poking away. Ooh, gets the back 1+2. Oh, I think it's a down back 1+2. I don't remember exactly, but that move definitely 12 frame counter hit mid launcher, very, very good.
Yeah, it's insane. I just can't believe that they kept the counter hit properties of it. They did make it way worse on whiff, but I mean, to have a 12 frame mid that counter hit launches is like, dude, that's so good, man.
And it's
yeah, Atif utilizing perfectly.
Yeah. Ooh. Good orbital there, gonna take him to the wall. Atif definitely, you know, just dashing in his face, disrespecting the John right back, parrying his up forward 3, goes for the K, but knocks him out of the K and tries to get a back row catch. Back 4. Down 2. Good. Ooh.
Oh.
Gets
Oh,
parried again.
my God.
Atif but is not coming slow. He's like, you know, you called me a child. Let me show you what the real child is.
John said it was going to be a 10-0, but did he mean it's going to be a 10-0 for Atif? I mean, it's looking a little bit shaky.
His words might have backfired on him. I'm just gonna ask Arslan if it's
Right, so he's going to come. He's going to have to come up with a solution now here, the John. You know, it's been close though. I mean, I don't think that the set thus far is well reflected in the score because it is 3-0, which looks like it's a pretty you know, confident here for Atif and, you know, convincing. But actually, no, they're being pretty close. Some really close rounds and matches. But here we go, the 1+2, not broken, and that is.
You dropped the combo. That was it. He dropped the combo. Unfortunate. That could have been it. But ooh, goes for the rage dive. Could go for the mid. One low. Goes for the down.
Oh, man. If he didn't win that round, I mean, that would have been huge. I mean, that would have really got into his head a little bit because that was a guaranteed win there.
Yeah.
Without that 1+2 throw.
If you just went for the full, you know, full crouch down forward 1+2 path.
Right, so here we go.
Ooh, gets the wall standing 2-2. Gonna take him to the wall. Big splat down 2-2. Finish. Atif but is not letting the John live up to his words. It's honestly, it's just very, you know, he's turning his words right back around.
Yeah, he is. Wasn't happy about that, man. He says, okay, you said it's going to be free, but it's not. You didn't say he was going to be free for. It's going to be free for me right now. But with the Leroy and the orbital comes in here now. 21 frame orbital. You love to see it. And he's going to get some good wall carry here as well. Oh my gosh.
You know,
KYSG. Combo videos.
Gets the counter hit.
Oh boy.
Ooh, good break. Good block. Clutch block by Atif Butt here. Oh my god.
Okay.
Ooh, bad. Down back on +2 again.
That back on the two is so good. Man, he's gonna get an easy wall spat there as well. Is that like? Oh my god! He goes for the special little the dick jab combo there at the wall just to go for the Okizemi, and there's one hit left, and that is 7 golden letters there, 7 yellow for Atif, and that's 4-0 now, man. What is going on here, Shahir?
Atif Butt is definitely not very happy. They were exchanging some friendly banter beforehand, and I think while I was translating, Atif Butt was listening, and he's like, "Oh, is that what he's gonna say? All right." You know, Atif, you know, when I was putting the interview on, Atif Butt actually put the stream on his phone, and I saw him listening to the stream. So he was listening to the interview, and he's like, "All right, let me tell you who the real child is."
Let me show you what's up, man. Let me show you what's up. So this one right now, I haven't really seen him get beat this convincingly before, man. I'm hoping John is actually going to start bringing it back now because he is playing strong. His whiff punishment's on point, but he's making some really hard reads that aren't working out for him. At the moment.
I like how chat is still supporting John with 10-4 now. But I think Atif Butt heard me say there's $20 on the line now, so he's like, oh boy.
Shout out once again to Please, man, for getting that donation in. Anyone else that feels they want to donate, I mean, much appreciated, guys. The money will go to the winner of the set.
I love the fast working mods in the chat. You know, they're shutting them down before even I get to see it. Ooh, gets the full crouch there. No, Atif Butt's back to the wall.
Oh my god.
That's a great answer to VTS. I would think that would go over it, but no.
Yeah, you would have thought, right? It's a high, but managed to punish the tackle attempt. But John still, goes. Oh, yeah, doesn't even need to do the follow-up from the tackle. Just going to kill him from the tackle itself. And now 2 rounds up here, the John. But he hasn't got the match on the board yet. He needs to do it now. The tackle once again unbroken. Right. Breaks the follow-up.
Goes for the tackle again. I think John's using those tackles. He's noticing Atif Butt isn't breaking the initial tackle, so he likes to go for that mix-up. Goes for it again. Breaks the tackle though this time. Alright, John taking that.
Yeah, and you're noticing that John is also just doing VTS into nothing to try and bait out a response from Atif.
Yeah.
Atif dude.
But Atif breaking every single time. I think Atif might be the one who's like reacting to the punches. Ooh, good wave punish. Gonna take him to the wall. Goes for the ground bag. No, goes for guaranteed damage. Oh my god, the readjustment!
That was
This
so
time
sick.
doesn't
He
break it.
realized.
Yeah, he
realized
realized,
that
yeah.
Yeah, there we go. First match on the board. Let's go. Yeah. 4-1 now. And we're going to get a stage switch as well because 5 matches have passed. Up there. But yeah, Atif definitely coming out on top in those 5 matches. You know, taking 4 matches out of the 5. And yeah,
has yet to happen.
would have been hard. Would have been definitely very
Alright,
hard.
so we're going for a side switch.
Yeah. The John just trying to calm himself down, you know, getting some of that H2O, man. Atif looking comfortable, you know, he's chilling like a villain. Yeah. It was John, yeah. He managed to touch it up with that really cool readjustment on the tackle at the end. Yeah, so yeah, at least he's on the board now, right? That will give you a little bit of momentum running into the set, and also you have now time to think, and you can tell. Look at John's face. He is definitely thinking here what he needs to do, where he was losing, where he was winning, and now we're straight back in. It is 4-1. Let's go.
I need to change the player names around a bit.
Yeah.
Someone's
Okay.
phone is ringing in the background.
That
Oh, it was
2,000.
John's phone that was ringing.
Oh, really?
Yeah. He just like, let me hang up real quick.
I know. Maybe he's got Yugi calling him to give him some advice.
You can like, here, dude, try this.
Try this, dude.
It worked against Arslan in the tournament.
Yeah. Okay. Oh yes. Okay. Good stuff. The triple VTS low and the key
John's
chop.
signature, John's signature, honestly.
Yeah.
Because I am fucking John.
I am the fucking. Everybody know that. Let's go.
Oh, this time he's like, no teabagging for you, sir.
You teabagging me, son? I already drank my tea. I already had my chai, bro. Alright, there we go. Down back 1 for the finish. Good stuff, man. Oh, man. Atif is not making it easy for him. And then, you know what? It's also like Leroy is a very strong character, man. And in the hands of someone that's fundamentally solid as Atif Butt, man, it's going to be tough to play against with anyone, man.
Oh, especially, you know, I asked Atif, but you know, like, what are you gonna play? And he's like, Mokujin. I was like, alright.
Man, yeah, Atif, you know, if people have seen him, he's a very quiet person, but because he doesn't speak English. But when he's speaking Punjabi, man, the guy is, you know, he's all over the place, man. He's very funny person, banters a lot, you know, a bit of a troll. He's a cool guy.
Yeah, no, it's super fun to hang out with. I spent a good bit of time with him in the West, and in Dubai, and honestly, it was so much fun. He's so funny.
Yeah.
Ooh, goes for good break on the tackle, but now John's back to the wall. Goes for the held sweep. John in a very bad situation here. Goes for the back four, catches him 5-1.
Yeah, honestly, man, it's like, what can you really do? I mean, his defense isn't really holding up here too much, and I'm seeing the same thing that Bilal did to the John, right? Bilal has also really kind of had the number of the John. He kind of knows how to beat him, right? And every time the guys have played up recently, it's always gone in Bilal's favor. Now I'm seeing the same kind of play style from Atif here, which is kind of just to rush him down and just get into his head a little bit, and he starts to get look at that, just a raw charge out of nowhere. Oh my gosh, we got
Betterer 2009 donated $5.
nice donation. Thank you much. Thank you very much,
Your
Habibi.
laughing face.
Thank you,
$5.
Federer. Salam, bro. So another $5 donation. So definitely a very hype set. The prize pots rolling up.
Yeah, and it's looking like that money's going to be going straight into the pockets of Atif Butt right now.
Yeah, Atif, but seems he's got a lot of cups of chai for this.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, I'm gonna ask him like, yo, buy me a cup as well, you know.
It's that tandoori chai, you know. You know that tandoori tea, bro.
Dude, top tier.
Dude, Super Akuma told me, yeah, I don't drink tea, but that shit, I can drink that all day.
Yeah, no, 100%. It's some of the best tea. That was my first time actually having tandoori chai because I usually don't drink tea either, and I was like, oh, the wall splat!
Bloody hell, man! Oh my gosh, Atif.
That was insane.
Yeah. I mean, Atif but might as well be drinking tea, man. He is casually just doing this, man. He's like, the John hasn't really had an answer so far. He's been getting rounds here and there, but yeah, Atif but breaking those follow-ups from the tackle as well, really consistently. And just running up into the sweep, man. He has no idea what to do. This time he blocks it. Good stuff from the John. Let's see if he can convert it into a round.
Back roll catch. Here he goes for the back grab. Big damage.
Woo!
Another okay grab. Oh, goes for the other ground grab as well. And the key charge. No matter what happens, no key. Always gonna key charge.
Love those setups from the John, man.
Yeah. Oh, no break on the tackle option there. So big again. Good OP option. Oh, jumps back and does the wall setting 2-2. That is, even the crowd here is laughing, man. That was insane.
This guy's managed to find ways to jump with 3D characters. It's a Kuma player, yeah. Now using 3D characters, like crazy stuff, man. Atif with the strategies. No! You gotta be careful, John. You gotta be careful.
Good block and punish as well. Big risk option there.
Yeah, but I guess in that situation, the mid was going to kill, and John thought, you know, Atif's definitely not going to duck here, man. But Atif was one step ahead. Here we go.
Oh, down 4. Alright, no, they're starting off a bit slow. Down 2. But all it's going to take, with both of these, ooh, blocks the VTS mix up there with down 2 really well. He's going for all those lows. He's noticing that John isn't ducking a lot. So he's definitely taking advantage of that. Oh, just the raw launch. This is going to be dead. Atif, but currently on a steamroll. He really wants those 25 bucks.
And I really feel like Atif but the John was playing so well in that match too. If he was gonna win a match, it would be that one. But even despite that, Atif but was able to make the comeback, and it all came down to one read as well, like the mid and the low from the rage drive, right? Yeah. And there was, it was a pure 50-50, and the mid was gonna kill. It was a safe on block as well, and so he's probably thinking, why would Atif ever duck here? But Atif knew, hey, he's probably gonna go for the low now. It's just high level mind games, man.
Yeah. But like the thing is, most of these matches are going down to the final round, which is really interesting to see, because that means the John is pulling his weight, but Atif is just clutching it out in the last rounds. It just shows, you know, Atif has more international experience than John, so he's used to dealing with different play styles, used to different, you know, pressure situations, and that's definitely coming close. He drops the combo though. Good block on the low. You know, we should probably take as somebody in chat suggested, you take a post beatdown interview.
See what they say.
Do you think he's still free? You know, maybe I'll get him to come here and say something on the mic afterwards.
Yeah. All right. Here we go.
Right, big wall combo here. Okay, the flip over Oki, yeah, as you said earlier, you know, a lot of characters are starting to get that stuff as well, so it's definitely a big boost. What doesn't Leroy have, now that I'm thinking about it?
That's the thing, right? Like, you can't talk about, like, what does he not have? He kind of has everything, and the things that he does have are better than other things that other characters have, right? So it's so hard to play against, and you're seeing it right now as well, Atif, but it's just, you know, even when he's down on health, the life lead is so easy for him to bring back. Let's see if John can actually make a reverse sweep here. It's going to be tough though.
Double tackle cancel into another tackle. Good break there. Ooh, goes for the range drive. Plus frames here at the wall. Oh, gets 4/1+2. Again, goes for the...
Oh my god.
Book. Oh, goes for the low. Atif taking another one. 7-1 against the John.
And in what a good comeback as well in that round. You even heard the crowd a little bit making a bit of noise, like, damn, dude, like this. I mean, you can see it in the John's face now. He's scratching his neck. He doesn't quite know what's going on here. He's trying his best. He's so close to getting so many of these rounds, but Atif is just not letting him do it, man. He's not happy. I don't think after hearing what he said in the interview, Shahid, I don't think he's happy, man.
Yeah, you know, first the interview and then the 35 bucks. Atif has a lot of he's just got a lot of motivation for him going here.
Yeah.
You know, I'm gonna get one of them to come up here after the match finishes. Just ask them to say what they think about the whole interview thing in the start.
And you know what's crazy as well is that when John decides, okay, I'm going to be a little bit more aggressive here because I have to start, I have to start trying to assert myself. That parry is there. The Leroy parry steals momentum away from you. It's so hard to play against Leroy, man.
Yeah, 100%, man. He's got the offense, he's got the defense, and he's got the counter hit tools. It's insane. Ooh, good block again on the full crouch low. Gonna go for the flip over 1-4. Oh, God blocks the held sweep. Atif, but again, to a very strong start to this match.
Dude, is this going to be a 10-1? I don't know what to say. I honestly don't know what to say. The cane.
He got the dunda.
The cane. The dunda, the sortie, bro.
The sortie,
oh,
bro, the latte. All those words.
No. The John, what's he going to do? Is it going to be a 7 golden? No, it's not going to be. Parry!
The big parry. Atif taking another one.
That is 8-1 now for Atif. But guys, what are we saying in the chat, man? Are we saying 10-8? Are we saying 10-8 for the John? Have I got anyone? 10-8. 10-8, everyone. Yes.
Atif Butt is what we like to call here a bala, Bala. A ghost. Not just any ghost. It's the ghost that just doesn't leave you behind. He's always on you. He's a bala.
Oh man.
Oh, the orbital as well. Flip over again. Oh, the good block on the hell sweep. Gonna take him to the wall here. Get a balcony break.
Bam bam. Here you go.
Oh, back roll catch. Oh, good break on the ground throw. Ooh, hell sweep again. One poke away. But John oh, just jabs him out of the rage drive.
Yeah, very clever stuff from John. That was completely intentional as well. Just threw it through, jab, dash, jab, just to hit him out of the rage drive. He knew exactly what he was doing there. Atif, but there's so many things that are small that you have to analyze. You have to slow it down and see what's going on there. But Atif is playing a very compact, tight game and just asserting 50-50s and making it really hard for John to do anything. And look at that, man. It's such a dominating run once again. A break on the 1+2 throw. John, what is he gonna do? One hit left.
Oh, big block again. Atif's got a solid read. John wanted to live rent-free. Atif's now living rent-free. In fact, John's paying him to live there at this stage.
Oh no, oh no. John, what are you going to do? The cane has been used the once per match. Okay, the low parry comes in. Oh my god, that was so good. The backwards orbital to beat the running tackle. I mean, Atif Butt is just so on point defensively against Marduk. He just knows exactly what the John wants to do and just really looks comfortable against Marduk right now, man.
Yeah. I think Atif Butt is comfortable against all characters. Oh, but the whiff into rage drive. Good whiff punish by the John here, but doesn't get the punch. And Atif Butt taking another 9-1. One match away from taking the whole set.
Bro.